Didn't you like grab bags at Halloween? Do you ever go to get a grab bag? I can't wait to see what's in here. I don't know why we can't look at life a little more like that and go, well, I can't wait to see what's next.
I know.
You know?
I know.
I used to ask for, I just want to be so, I want to have $1 million. I want to have $1 million in the bank. And then I got to be a certain age and I went, I think I'm asking for the wrong thing. Because what $1 million would do to me in my brain is make me not worry about money anymore. So maybe I'll just pray to not have to worry about money. I just don't want to worry about money and not put parameters on the gift I'm asking for from God and just say, what I want is this feeling. I want to feel
secure,
free of worrying about money. I want to feel secure. I want to be able to give from my own pocketbook to other people. So whatever that looks like, let me have it. I'm ready. And I think that's when my life started changing, is when I started applying that perspective to everything. Not, I want a man with big shoulders, biceps, with a tight little booty who just loves me and brings me flowers every day. And I started saying, no, actually, I want a partner who makes me feel important, who makes me feel valued, who I can talk to openly all the time about anything, who I'm not afraid to share my thoughts and feelings with. That's what I want. And let it come in whatever package it came in. I mean, mine came shirtless with a beer belly. So that's not what I was looking for exactly. But I mean, he didn't have a beer belly when we first started dating. But at this point, we can inarguably say he's shirtless with a beer belly. But if I had been looking for the guy in the nice suit that went to the gym every day and looked like chiseled, I would never have found the real thing. So I don't know. Faith is interesting. Faith fascinates me because I think people who have faith are the happiest people. And I don't care what the base of their faith is, Buddhism, Hinduism, Methodist, Baptist. Does it really matter? It's all the same idea. It's all bigger source
than you. Yeah.
And it's not you, it's other. Focus.
What if we all walked around? I feel sorry for the people that walk around and think, this is it, and I'm in charge of everything.
It's too much.
It's too much.
You know what it causes? Depression, anxiety. I believe I don't have depression or anxiety because I have faith. Right? Because if I'm not in charge, then what am I worried about? It's not that I don't worry about people's health or worry about this or that, of course, but that's different than having like anxiety or depression. And I don't mean situational depression like my daddy died. Of course I'm going to be depressed when my dad dies, but that I'm not walking around every day, with those X-ray things, the aprons they put on you at the dentist. I think someone in one of my podcasts said that's what depression feels like. It's like you're walking around all day with that vest on. And you're just heavy and you're full of lead and you just can't move. Well, if that's your everyday, I wonder if faith would help you. Obviously, people have chemical problems.
Right.
But I don't know.
But just knowing that something's bigger than you.
Yeah.
And that they're watching over you and that you're not in this mess alone.
Yeah.
This is down here is rough.
Yes.
This world's rough.
Yeah, it is.
And I just can't imagine that if somebody doesn't have that, it makes me sad for people.
Me too.
And I've been through it in my life where I didn't feel anything. I didn't know anything. And I made horrible decisions and things did not go well.
Same. I did the same. In my 20s, I didn't believe. I was like, God schmod. He didn't have my back. This is what having my back looks like. You know what? When you look back and reevaluate those things, you see where you weren't listening to your own voice and you made the wrong choice. And then you get the luxury of blaming God for that. No. With wisdom comes some knowledge, I think. And to be able to look back and go, that time I was sexually assaulted, my girlfriend tried to get me to leave. I was drunk off my ass and I kept drinking. Now, I'm not saying that was okay that happened to me, but if I'd listened to my girlfriend and I'd stopped drinking, I wouldn't have been in that place. I would have been at home in my dorm, completely safe. But I didn't do that. So how can I blame? Of course, I blame that guy for doing that because he should never have taken advantage of me in that way, ever, nor should any man. But at the same time, until I looked at my own responsibility and said, this is on me, this part of this, the 5% of this 100%. If I had just changed that 5%, I may not even have been in this situation at all. Well, how can I blame God for that? He sent a girlfriend for me. She said, come on, let's go home. No, I'm going to have one more drink, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going home yet. Then that's, I don't know. For me, it gave me freedom from that moment.
It reconciled all that.
It reconciled it because it reconciled my relationship with God too, because I blame God for putting me, well, then you made that happen. Well, no, that doesn't add up for me. That may add up for someone else, but that doesn't add up for me. Because now as I got older, when I was in my 30s, I started looking back at that incident when I was 19, 20 years old and went, I really had an incorrect perspective. I had a very small view of what happened. Instead of looking at the whole picture and saying, this portion, I'm a total victim, 100%. This portion, if I had just changed these decisions, that one never would have happened. So I have to reconcile that with myself, not with God, and not even with that guy, Unfortunately, he probably would have done that with someone else, but that's not my life. My life is this, and this is what I need to do with it for me to be free.